For more on the competition emerging in this space, let's bring in Deirdre Bosa for today's Tech Check. Hi, Dee.
Guys, great conversation. So I just want to follow on to it. Gene just said that Nvidia is the only game in town for now. So let's dive further into what is at least starting to emerge on the competition front, even if that is some years off. Now, on the software level, you guys spoke about this a little bit, but let me break it down. A number of startups, they are working on tools that they say reduce the cost of training and running machine learning models compared with NVIDIA products. Others are targeting alternative software that would work outside of the NVIDIA system, thus freeing up developers to use different chips. Now, one such startup is Modular. It just received $100 million in new funding from General Catalyst, Google Ventures, among others. Now, I spoke to the CEO yesterday. He said there's thousands of companies that want to use their product. Remember, it's not that easy to get a hold of these NVIDIA chips, but he couldn't name even one of them or say if anyone is actually paying for it yet. So this is a sign perhaps of optimism in this space. We need different solutions, but also how far there still is to go, how big that moat is that NVIDIA has. On the hardware front, high costs, technical complexities, that gives NVIDIA its moat. Many startups have tried here and they have failed, but it's really going to be the big tech companies like AMD, Google, and Amazon that are making the biggest inroads. Now, a shift in the cycle as well, that could help out such competitors. Generative AI, it's going from something called training to inference. Training is building a model like ChatGPT and feeding it all of the data, training it, making it better. Developers, they need huge compute power for that, and NVIDIA H100s, that's what you need. But inference is the next phase, when the model starts thinking for itself and it's able to answer your questions. That can be developed, that can be built using other chips. Now, NVIDIA is working specifically on this part, but it doesn't already have that huge lead that it has had in training, and it's already facing competition from those well-capitalized rivals that are, and this is really key, guys, developing their own AI ecosystems. What NVIDIA has that others don't is not just the physical hardware, the chip itself, but a whole ecosystem that you guys were talking about that relies on the computing language, on the software, et cetera, et cetera.
All right, Deirdre, thank you very much. Deirdre Bosa reporting for us.